This video will present topics of murder, violence, and death. It is thus unsuitable for all audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Saint Bernardine of Siena, also known as Bernardine Albizeschi, was an influential Italian priest and Franciscan missionary born on September 8, 1380, in Massa Maritana, Tuscany, Italy. He played a significant role in the revitalization of the Franciscan order and was known for his eloquent preaching, reform efforts, and devotion to the holy name of Jesus. Bernardine was born into a noble family. His father, Alberto degli Albizeschi, was the governor of Massa Maritama. Orphaned at an early age, Bernardine was raised by his aunt Siena. He received a comprehensive education, studying grammar, rhetoric, and law, which laid the foundation for his future preaching career. In 1400, when a plague struck Siena, Bernardine volunteered at the hospital of Santa Maria della Scala, dedicating himself to the care of the sick for several months. This experience deepened his religious convictions, and in 1402, he joined the Franciscan order at the Observant branch, which emphasized strict adherence to the role of Saint Francis. Bernardine was ordained a priest in 1404. He spent the next several years living in a quiet life of prayer and study. In 1417, he began his public preaching ministry. Bernardine then traveled extensively throughout Italy, delivering sermons that addressed contemporary issues such as usury, gambling, and moral corruption. His sermons were renowned for their clarity, persuasiveness, and use of popular language and imagery. One of Bernardine's most enduring contributions was his promotion of the devotion to the holy name of Jesus. He designated a symbol, the monogram IHS, derived from the first three letters of the Greek name for Jesus, surrounded by rays which he displayed on a tablet during his sermons. This symbol became widely popular and was later adopted by the Jesuits as their emblem. Bernardine worked tirelessly to reform the Franciscan order, advocating for a return to the original ideas of poverty and humility. He became Vicar General of the Observant branch in 1438 and established numerous convents and monasteries. Bernardine also wrote theological and devotional works, including treatises on Marian devotion and monastic life. Despite decline in health, Bernardine continued his missionary work until his passing. He died on May 20th, 1444, in Aquila, Abruzzo, Italy, while traveling to preach. His final words reflected his life's missions. Jesus, I commend my soul to you. Bernardine was canonized on May 24th, 1450 by Pope Nicholas V, just 6 years after his passing, a testament to his widespread influence and the enduring impact of his ministry. His feast day is celebrated May 20th. Saint Bernardine is often depicted holding the IHS monogram, symbolizing his devotion to the holy name of Jesus. He is also remembered for his role in reviving the Franciscan order and the significant contributions to Christian theology and spirituality. Bernardine of Siena's life and work continue to inspire devotion and religious fervor within the Catholic Church. His teachings and reforms had a lasting effect on the Franciscan order and the broader Christian community, highlighting the power and effect of preaching and deep spiritual conviction of the saint. Saint Bernardine of Siena's iconography is rich and deeply symbolic, reflecting his contributions to the Franciscan order, his missionary work, and his fervent devotion to the holy name of Jesus. The following elements are commonly found in artistic depictions of Saint Bernardine. The monogram IHS is the most distinctive attribute of Saint Bernardine, which stands for the first three letters of Jesus' name in Greek. This symbol is often depicted as a blazing sun or surrounded by rays of light. Bernardine popularized this symbol as its means of promoting devotion to the holy name of Jesus. He's frequently showed holding a tablet, plaque, or banner displaying the IHS monogram. The monogram IHS is sometimes encircled with a sunburst symbolizing the light of Christ spreading across the world. This imagery underscores Bernardine's role of illuminating the teachings of Jesus through his sermons. Saint Bernardine is usually depicted wearing the crown or brown or gray habit of the Franciscan order, including a hood and cord with three knots representing the Franciscan vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. He is often shown with an open book symbolizing his role as a preacher and scholar. The book may contain the IHS monogram or other religious text. The crucifix is also a common attribute in depictions of many saints and is often included in the images of Bernardine, highlighting his deep commitment to the passion of the Christ. Additional elements may include angels and cherubs. In some depictions, angels or cherubs are seen holding or presenting the IHS monogram to Saint Bernardine, emphasizing the divine inspiration of his mission to promote the holy name of Jesus. Bernardine is frequently portrayed in the acts of preaching, standing at a pulpit or gesturing as if delivering a sermon. This reflects his reputation as one of the greatest preachers of his time. Occasionally, lilies are included in representations of Saint Bernardine, symbolizing his purity and dedication to chastity. Some more details artworks may depict scenes from Saint Bernardine's life, such as his care for the plague victims, his travels, or significant moments from his missionary works. Artworks from Siena, Bernardine's home city, often feature detailed and reverent depictions of the saint. These works may include frescoes and altarpieces in local churches. Several renowned artists depicted Saint Bernardine, for example, a famous fresco by Pinturicchio in the Church of Santa Maria in Aracogliani in Rome shows Bernardine holding the IHS monogram. Illuminated by manuscripts from the late medieval period, sometimes feature miniatures of Saint Bernardine with the IHS monogram, reflecting his influence on religious art and literature. In various churches, stained glasses and windows portray Saint Bernardine with the IHS symbol, often alongside other saints and religious figures. Saint Bernardine's emphasis on the holy name of Jesus had a lasting impact on Christians' iconography. The IHS monogram became a widely recognized symbol within the Catholic Church and was later adopted by the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, as their emblem. His portrayal in art often serves as a visual sermon, reinforcing his teachings and the visuals and values he championed. In summary, Saint Bernardine of Siena's iconography is characterized by the prominent display of the IHS monograms, symbols of his Franciscan identity, and the elements that reflect his role as a preacher and reformer. These artistic representations not only honor his memory, but also convey the spiritual fervor and theological insights that defined his life and ministry. Saint Bernardine of Siena is remembered not only for his powerful preaching but reformative work with the Franciscan order, but also for the numerous miracles attributed to him during and after his lifetime. Here's a brief, detailed account of some of the notable miracles associated with Saint Bernardine. While Bernardine was preaching in Piacenza, a blind man approached him seeking a cure. Bernardine made the sign of the cross over the man's eyes and he regained his sight. This miracle greatly enhanced Bernardine's reputation and drew a larger crowd to his sermons. There were, of course, numerous reports of Bernardine's capacity for healing individuals suffering from various ailments. One such case involved a young girl in Siena who was gravely ill. After Bernardine prayed over her, she made a miraculous recovery. In another instance, a woman had been paralyzed for several years and was brought to Bernardine. After he prayed and blessed her, she was able to walk again. One of the most dramatic miracles attributed to Bernardine occurred in Brescia. A young boy had passed away, and his distraught mother brought his body to Bernardine, imploring him for help. Bernardine prayed fervently, and the boy was restored to life. Similar to the biblical story of Jesus feeding the multitudes, Bernardine is said to have performed a miracle where he fed a large crowd with a small amount of fish. After blessing the fish, they multiplied, and everyone present was able to eat to their fill. During a fire in the Siena Cathedral, Bernardine was seen praying fervently. Witnesses reported that his prayers seemed to control the flames, preventing them from causing further damage to the structure. This miracle was seen as a divine endorsement of his mission. There were also some posthumous miracles attributed to Saint Bernardine. After Saint Bernardine's passing, many pilgrims visited his tomb in Aquileia. Numerous healings were reported by those who prayed at his tomb. These miracles included the curing of blindness, paralysis, and other severe ailments. A couple who had lost their newborn child prayed frequently for Bernardine's intercession. According to reports, the baby showed signs of life after they invoked his name, and the child survived. A leper who visited Bernardine's tomb was cured of his leprosy after praying for the saint's intercession. This miracle further solidifies Bernardine's reputation as a powerful intercessor. The numerous miracles attributed to Bernardine was a significant factor in his rapid canonization. Pope Nicholas V canonized him on May 24, 1450, just 6 years after his passing. These miracles were not only a testament to his sanctity, but also served to inspire faith and devotion amongst other individuals. The miracles of Saint Bernardine have been depicted in various forms of art and literature, including in many paintings and frescoes. Many churches and chapels feature artworks depicting Bernardine performing miracles. For example, in the Oratory of Saint Bernardine in Perugia has frescoes illustrating his miracles, including the healing of the blind and the resurrection of the dead. Numerous hagiographies, biographies of saints, written in the years following his passing, recount these miracles in details, helping to spread his cult and influence throughout Europe. Relics associated with Bernardine, such as pieces of his clothing or objects he used, often venerated for their perpetrated miraculous properties. The miracles of Saint Bernardine of Siena played a crucial role in establishing his legacy as a powerful preacher and holy man. His ability to perform miracles drew large crowds, strengthening the faith of many, and left lasting impact on Christian devotion. These miracles, both during his lifetime and posthumously, are a testament to his deep spirituality and the divine favor attributed to him by the Catholic Church. The canonization process of Saint Bernardine of Siena was a significant event in the history of the Catholic Church, reflecting his profound impact on religious life and devotion. Here's a brief but detailed step by step and events leading up to his canonization. Saint Bernardine of Siena, known for his powerful preaching and devotion to the holy name of Jesus, passed away on May 20th, 1444, in Aquila, Italy. His reputation for holiness, numerous miracles, and the substantial influence he had on the Franciscan order and broader Catholic community set the stage for his rapid canonization. Following his passing, Bernardine's tomb in Aquila became a site of pilgrimage where many miracles were reported. The widespread veneration and the numerous accounts of miraculous healings played a crucial role in initiating the canonization process. The process began at the local level with an inquiry into Bernardine's life, virtues, and miracles. This involved collecting testimonies from those who knew him and witnesses to the miracles attributed to him. The local bishop would oversee this preliminary investigation. Detailed records of miracles attributed to Bernardine were compiled. This included affidavits from individuals who experienced or witnessed these miracles, which were meticulously documented and submitted for review. A formal request for Bernardine's canonization was then submitted to the Pope. This petition was supported by ecclesiastical authorities, including prominent members of the Franciscan order, who attested to Bernardine's holiness and the authenticity of the miracles. Pope Nicholas V appointed a commission to investigate the cause for canonization. This commission would have consisted of theologians and canon lawyers who examined the evidence, including Bernardine's life, writings, and the reported miracles. The commission rigorously evaluated the miracles attributed to Bernardine's, ensuring they met the Church's criteria for divine intervention. This involved scrutinization, the medical evidence, and corroborating witnesses' testimonies to rule out a natural explanation. After a thorough investigation, the Commission presented their findings to the Pope. Based on their positive assessment, Pope Nicholas V issued a decree recognizing Bernardine's sanctity and the authenticity of the miracles. On May 24th, 1450, Pope Nicholas V formally canonized Bernardine of Siena in the Basilica of St. Peter in Rome. The ceremony was a grand affair reflecting Bernardine's significant impact on the Church and the widespread devotion to him. During the canonization Mass, the Pope proclaimed Bernardine as a saint, officially adding him to the church's calendar of saints. This proclamation was followed by a celebration for the Eucharist in honor of the new saint. Bernardine's feast day was set for May 20th, the anniversary of his passing, providing the faithful with an annual opportunity to celebrate his life and to seek his intercession. The canonization of Bernardine of Siena led to an increased devotion to him across Italy and beyond. Churches and chapels were dedicated in his honor, and his iconography, particularly the IHS monogram, became more widespread. The canonization also served to recognize Bernardine's contributions to the Franciscan order, his role in promoting the holy name of Jesus, and his efforts in reforming the church and society through his preaching. Bernardine's canonization reinforced his legacy as a model Franciscan piety and evangelical zeal. His life and works continue to inspire future generations of Franciscans and lay people alike. The canonization of Saint Bernardine of Siena was a testament to his profound impact on the Church, his exemplary life of holiness, and the numerous miracles attributed to him. The process, marked by rigorous investigation and widespread support, culminated in his formal recognition as a saint, ensuring that his legacy would endure in the annals of church history.